Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, can I offer my support to the Loop community and those affected by this terrible fire. To lose 1/3 of a township, 1/3 of those houses, people's homes, is obviously going to be very challenging for that community, and I want them to know that the government will be doing absolutely everything humanly possible to support them and to help them recover from this. Firstly, I should also acknowledge the 200-odd firefighters that are down there still combating this fire. Our number one priority, our absolute number one priority, is obviously to fight the fire and try and get it under control as quickly as possible so that less people's homes and livelihoods are at risk. To that end, a large number of those firefighters at the moment are obviously volunteers. It's been a very challenging start to the fire season already over the last few months, including what was contributed into the effort in Esperance. Volunteers take a significant amount of time away from their families and from their jobs to go out and do what has already been asked of them this year, what is currently being asked of them, and obviously what we are going to ask them to do in the coming days and weeks. So I just want to thank them and also their families for letting them go out and support the community and obviously go into harm's way and fight this fire. It's a significant challenge, and I just want to absolutely acknowledge those volunteers. Lastly, from a government point of view, our next priority is to try and get the road access, the artery, from the north to the south back to operating open for traffic as soon as possible. The main one obviously is the Forest Highway. I don't know at this stage when that will be open. What I do know is that fire is still burning right up to the side of that road in certain locations. So until that's under control, until that road is made safe, there's going to be significant issues relating to the traffic from the south to back to Perth across that part of the state, and I acknowledge that, and I would ask people to be patient, to start to think about that. I wouldn't expect it to be open in the coming day or two. It will take some time to make that road safe and to ensure that people can get back and forth from the south back to Perth. Until that happens, obviously there's going to be some challenges. I acknowledge the music festival's obviously being cancelled. I think that was the right call, considering people would have had to drive out past Wandering or somewhere, a 3 or 4 hour road trip in order to make that, and the last thing we need is unnecessary traffic on those roads at the moment. So once again, just if I can reiterate my appreciation to the volunteers and the career firefighters, but also their families at this point in time, and our support to the Loop and broader community.